Hi everyone. I have an admission, which is I am not very tech savvy. Um, Recently, I figured out I had a secondary spam filter, which was picking up a lot of the emails sent to me. So if I haven't, yeah, this link in the description to my email. If you send me a list um, for review, if I reply to you that I will review it or put it on my to-do list or whatever, if I reply to you, then I've got it. If I do not reply to you, then I haven't got it. And I actually discovered quite a few lists and emails in my spam filter, and that's not good because I really try to get around to everyone. I'm terribly sorry to the people that just filtered out. Um, and I there there are thousands of spam mails. God damn it, there's so many spam mails, and I'm not even sure I got them all picked out. So if you send me a list and I haven't replied to you in any way, um, your email got lost somewhere. Sorry. Um, my email's in the description here. You can also reach me on Messenger. I am on WhatsApp and on Discord. Um, I'm sorry. I do try to get around to everyone, but apparently my spam filters are messing me up. So this is a few months old. Um, Whatever happened to Scott has happened. I don't know. Um, but Scott sent me a list back in winter that he was going to take to Synticon in March. And this is April. Sorry about that. We'll go and talk about his list anyway, because why not? So this was what he brought. Synticon was 850 points, and there was a dice cap limit of 12 order dice, I believe. So he's right on the buck here. 850, 12 order dice. 12 order dice for 850 is actually kind of high. Um, I would expect there to be like 10, 11 order dice to be standard. Um, and he's bringing the French. He's even bringing a regular French lieutenant. This is not needed. I mean, you can buy inexperienced French lieutenants, right? Um, and they work perfectly fine. And then Foreign Legion veteran infantry here, stubborn with LMGs. Now the LMGs are of course not worth it, and look at the price of them. This one goes up, right? Because there are 8 infantrymen with rifles, an NCO, and an LMG. So it's a full strength unit here, 10 men. Um, the LMGs are not needed most of the time. They're not that competitive. They're not that great. Um, they simply overcost it, right? But look at this. This is very expensive infantry. And then 9 Senegalese trailers. These are tough fighters, regulars. These are actually really, really good. This is a strong assault unit. They're not like dedicated assaulters. They're not Gurkhas or Polish Lancers, but they are very, very strong. Um, so you can skirmish your way up, and then if you get to within lighter targets, then just assault them, kill them. A machine gun team, of course, not worth it at all. At 50 points, no. Um, but this does seem to be a more thematic event, so perfectly fine. And since all the foreign legions have like machine guns as well, this is definitely a thematic list, not a hyper competitive one. Medium mortar inexperienced though, so there is a little bit of cheese going on. And the sniper team regular, boys anti-tank rifle team regular, a light AT gun regular. I don't know that this is very needed. Um, One thing I don't really like anti-tank guns at all, um, because it's just direct fire. You're basically fixed. You're sitting there waiting for a tank to present itself for a shot, which most tanks should not do. But in an 850 environment, I don't think you're going to see that much armor. So I don't think this is needed. I think actually the howitzers are way better. But Scott, if you see this, you can let me know. Let us know how did that anti-tank gun do? And then a Berylay VUDB, 7-man transport. That's why one of the Foreign Legion units has lower numbers, I guess. This one. Is it the VUB needed? No, not at all, and it's inexperienced. I would see if I can cut down some points elsewhere, buy this regular, because it's got an LMG and it is armored, it's 7+. It's actually the best thing in your army. You could easily do without the LMGs on at least that unit that's going to be transported, and then just have the Berylay be regular so you don't get that -1 to shoot. Very thematic, of course, but not extremely good. I do like that you're at 12, the order dice, which was the dice cap, 850. That works. I'm just questioning a lot of the choices. Competitively, I'm questioning the choices. Right. Scott, I am terribly sorry that your email got lost. But I hope you had a fun time at CindyCon, and yeah, that's it. Cheers.